Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
They ask me what I do in the winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. James Shields, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball one. Shields, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
All right, let's see.
Portland hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing. Now to the plate, Michael Gonzalez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And there's one down now.
Let's get those ground balls.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time. We're going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Bryce Baroa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ramon Ramirez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Horatio Bruntlett batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Matt Grantham would be next. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding the...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Grantham. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Ayala. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Oh, just like the old days.
So striding forward now, James Law. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0.
Come on,
yeah,
bro.
that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. To third. Mortero fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Patrick Hager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Patrick Hager.
And that misses for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Ayala loves it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first.
Right.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
No, it's no walks anymore. I don't have to adapt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting,
First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ayala is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Baroa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit out towards second. And there's their first hit of the game.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance, Anton Serrano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball
Come
1.
on, man. He's squeezed on like 6 pitches so far. Shit's getting old.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Serrano, a 22-year-old, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Baroa at second, Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now at the plate, Horatio Frontlet. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rayburn on the move, 1 out.
44 pitches through 5. That's good. That's really
Next
good.
will be the designated hitter, Matt Grantham. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Mortero right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
So far I've made it to the 7th inning.
Striding into the box, James Law. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Hager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a neck-high fastball that time. Law is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being...
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Gonzalez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a breaking ball stays outside. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on the defense.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Now batting.
Into the box, Bryce Baroa tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Ramon Ramirez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Gonzalez at third with two away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. No runs on one base hit. One error. Digging in once again, Anton Serrano. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second now and headed for third. Serrano takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they now trail by only two.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
First inside the park.
Stepping in now, Horatio Bruntlett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Over two for him to this point.
That was a huge mistake.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Horatio Bruntlett becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Now he'll step off. The 2-0 on the way. The ground to first. Haley scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now, James Law.
Now batting.
Here's the first
Center
pitch to
fielder,
him.
James
Strike
Law.
1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Can't win ball games.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Good spot for miss. Let's go high and tight on the curveball. See what happens.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Oh, shit.
Robles waits on it. And the inning is over.
I'm probably done.
So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, see, reliever.
Now pitching for the Senators, number 19, Marshall Churning.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Try my lowest total of strikeouts in the game. I've been hitting like 10 per game. Almost. 9 or 10, something like that. I'm only at 59 overall. Look at those numbers. 5-1, 186, 53.1 innings pitched. 33 hits, it's not too bad. 5 walks. 78 strikeouts. Getting it done.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball.
Binghamton
Today,
Rumble
getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Would not be the show.
Graham Hayward, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. You're hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Right over the middle, knee high. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ayala will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Standing in, Woodrow Raines. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, one strike, the count. 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in the switch hitter, Clay Harris. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping in, Phillip Evans. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Colbert is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Behind 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Right fielder.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Hey, I get the hit? Hell yeah.
The pitcher, Graham Hayward, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the...
Leading off the inning, Charles Gibbs. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Villafuerte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0. Gibbs leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Woodrow Reigns. He singled his last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Haley in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that hitter right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Phillip Evans. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Evans is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Cedric Pierce, runner in scoring position with Cigar. And that's in there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Graham Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Perez. And there's out number 2.
Awesome.
Digging in to try it again. Darryl Bond, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now, Charles Gibbs. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ayala is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Russell. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Villafuerte. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Sanchez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot now, Tim Perez.
Tim Perez.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now.
That got pulled, man.
Turning point for him.
Eric Parks is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Nice job.